Tonight, we report on the arrest of a kidnapping suspect and how the streets of Ephrata glowed with runners last weekend. What's happening in sports, Bob?
Ephrata boys golf dominates the competition at the district championship match at the Lakeview Golf and Country Club. And an 11-year-old qualifies for the Women's U.S. Open. Here's a glance at our Weather Center forecast.
It was a beauty of a day along the Columbia Basin and along the rest of our states. How long will this nice weather last? All the details in a bit.
I'm Alan Troop, and we have all this and much more on iFIBER 1 News.
From the iFIBER 1 HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is iFIBER 1 News. Your #1 source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Roberto Rodriguez was arrested near a Quincy golf course, hiding under a tree. He is accused of kidnapping and assaulting his 25-year-old ex-girlfriend in Quincy on May 3rd. He allegedly attacked her while she was sleeping, dragged her from her home, beat her in a car, and continued the assault in a hotel room. She suffered broken facial bones and multiple wounds during the attack. Multiple law enforcement agencies were watching his home. When he left in a car, Rodriguez reportedly led police on a high-speed chase, according to the Grant County Sheriff's Office. The car slowed down on Road 5 Northwest near Colocum Ridge Golf Course, and Rodriguez reportedly jumped from the car and ran on foot. Rodriguez was reportedly arrested after he was found hiding under a tree. Rodriguez, a 30-year-old man with the street name of Rascal, is charged with kidnapping in the first degree, attempted kidnapping in the first degree, burglary in the first degree, assault in the second degree, unlawful imprisonment, attempted residential burglary, and harassment. A national debate on the health concerns surrounding e-cigarettes has come to Grant County. Radio station KBSN hosted the local version about the alternatives to smoking tobacco. Reporter Vivian Huang has the story.
Harold Hofstadter back with One Nation Under God, and these times while we're doing commercials are just great fun. Call us here, 765-1470. We have Jeff Ketchel and Sean McNally talking about e-cigarettes and what's the hazards, is there a benefit? Does it help people wean folks off of smoking? Is it too soon for the jury to be still out?
The question still stands. Are e-cigarettes safe? Moses Lake-based radio station KBSN hosted Grant County Health District Administrator Jefferson Ketchel and local store owner Sean McNeely for a friendly debate on the subject. Harold Hogstetter moderated as Ketchel and McNeely stated their cases.
The Grant County Health District has concerns about e-cigarettes, and we're very excited to be part of this debate on the radio today. There's more questions than answers, unfortunately, about these products, such as what is in the e-juice that goes into them, their access and availability to children, what's the issues from being exposed to the secondhand vapor. And I think consumers have this expectation that when they buy a product off a shelf, they either know it's safe or they absolutely know what the risks and benefits of using that product. Unfortunately, with these cigarettes, the regulations don't exist that support that. And so when adults choose to use e-cigarettes, unfortunately, they don't know what they're getting.
McNeely, who co-owns First Class Vapor with Michelle Nicholson, opened up shop 6 weeks ago on Broadway Avenue in Moses Lake.
Well, I think the debate went really good. It brought a lot of questions up, but e-cigarettes have been around for almost 11 years now, and they haven't found any ill effects on them yet, so I'm sure they're not gonna find anything substantial.
For iFIBER 1 News, this is Vivian Huang.
Thank you, Vivian. Lori Grammer is seeking another term as the county assessor. Grammer filed to run for the position in charge of determining property values in Grant County. She said the job has become more critical and complex than it was before, and she strives to treat everyone fairly and the same. The assessor works with the various taxing districts, including cities, schools, fire districts, and hospitals, to prepare their annual budgets. Grammer stated it's important to stay educated about the laws and work with others to make sure the correct action is taken. A semi-truck rolled onto its right side when the driver failed to make a curve on State Route 17 on Sunday afternoon. Craig Sandberg, a 56-year-old Beaverton, Oregon man, was cited for negligent driving in the second degree. The Washington State Patrol claims Sandberg was inattentive while driving a 2013 Western semi-truck and caused the crash. He was injured and taken to Samaritan Hospital for treatment. Now we take a look at people being sought by law enforcement.
This is Sheriff Tom Jones with the Grant County Sheriff's Office. Each of the people you see here have a warrant for their arrest. If you see any of these people, we ask you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but call us at 509-762-1160 or send us an email at crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. If the person is presenting a danger, call 911. With your help, we can bring these people to justice and make our community safer.
We will be right back after this.
Are you looking to improve your or your child's smile? At Iotti Orthodontics, we make it our mission to make braces more affordable and fun. Our business has proudly served the Columbia Basin for over 20 years, and our new conveniently located state-of-the-art facility offers a relaxing environment full of fun activities for the kids. We accept all types of insurance and have convenient payment plans available. Give us a call for a complimentary evaluation, no referral needed, or check us out on the web and make an appointment online.
At Moses Lake Community Health Center, we have had the privilege to serve the local community since 1978.
What I like about working at this clinic more than any other clinic that I've worked at is the patient care. With the patient care team that we've assembled, it allows us to take care of these many facets of the patient and their family's needs.
Please take the opportunity to experience the high-quality care provided at our clinics.
Hi folks, good to be with you once again. I'm meteorologist Miguel Montoya from the One News Weather Center. Your weather forecast is being brought to you by your Bud Clary Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places. Let's check out the headlines making news along the Columbia Basin. More of the same is expected over the next couple of days. So if you did not get a chance to enjoy today's sunshine, worry not. Plenty of sun is in store over the next couple of days. In addition to that, temperatures will remain above normal for this time of year. We're not talking about anything extreme, no record-setting heat, but definitely above normal, quite mild or warm each afternoon. Maybe some changes by the time Friday rolls around. Ephrata was quite mild this morning. You woke up to temperatures in the middle 50s, which is above normal for this time of year. Topped off near 80 this afternoon, or about a handful of degrees above normal. It was a little bit cooler in Moses Lake this morning. Temperatures were closer to normal, middle 40s, but you also made it well into the 70s this afternoon. Actually still quite mild out there at the present time. We do have plenty of sunshine out there as well. Dew points hovering near 40, and that's where they will stay as we head through the next couple of days. Now, we did see a few clouds bubble up with the heating of the sun. Those clouds will melt away once we lose the heating of the sun early tonight. So no weather-related problems across our states over the next couple of days as the storm track remains off to our north. On Thursday, we could see a little bit more in the way of cloudiness. I think this computer model is overdoing it as far as the precipitation. I think we will remain dry as the bulk of the rain remains off to our north up across British Columbia, and then that rain works its way through Alberta and Saskatchewan. This batch of rain approaching our coastline Friday morning could throw a few showers our way along the Columbia Basin and inland northwest on Friday afternoon and Friday evening, although the probability of precipitation will remain quite low. Looking good once again on Wednesday afternoon with temperatures generally in the 70s and 80s, including along the Columbia Basin. Temperatures pretty much ranging from the upper 70s to the lower 80s, right around 83 or so here in Ephrata, 82 for Wenatchee. Very little change on Thursday, then maybe a few renegade showers on Friday. Not the brightest of weekends, but the probability of rain will remain fairly low. Maybe some rain shower activity by the time Monday and Tuesday rolls around. Well, folks, your forecast was brought to you by your Bud Clary Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places. Now, as usual, we will be right back with sports.
Hi, Jan.
Welcome to the Toyota Time sales event.
We're looking for something safe with a really smooth ride. He's a very light sleeper.
Oh, the Camry's safe and has a smooth, comfortable ride.
Oh, the Camry's perfect.
And you're in luck. It's Toyota Time, so it's a great time for a great deal.
Yes! You can lease a new 2014.5 Camry for $209 a month for 24 months with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan with roadside assistance included. Plus, get $1,000 bonus cash. Toyota, let's go places.
Did you know that Little Chiefs Childcare is expanding their Juniper Street location? This great new place across from Moses Lake Clinic is designed just for preschool and school-aged children. For over 8 years, Little Chiefs kids like me have found the love and attention every child needs to be healthy and happy. The grown-ups there have gone to college, so they know how to make sure kids from 1 month to 12 years old have a great place to learn and play. Come join our growing Little Chiefs tribe.
Welcome back. I'm Bob Kirkpatrick with today's sports. Ephrata Boys Golf was crowned 2A District 5-6 champion at the Lakeview Golf and Country Club Monday afternoon. The Tigers ran away from the competition to win by 30 strokes. Ephrata finished with a team score of 319. East Valley carded 349. Sela placed third with 350. West Valley took fourth. Othello was fifth, and Prosser and Ellensburg tied for sixth with 381. The Tigers' Aaron Whalen was low-round medalist with a 4 under 67 on the par 71 course. He, along with teammates Mason Bouchard, Sean Kuchar, Josh Johnson, and Timber Newman, have qualified for the 2A state championships to be played May 28th and 29th at Chambers Bay in University Place, the site of the 2015 U.S. Open. Zach Dwyer shot 99 and missed the cut by 9 strokes. Moses Lake Track and Field heads to the first round of the 4A Big 9 District Track Meet at Eastmont High School Thursday. The meet moves to Zeffel Stadium at West Valley High School in Yakima for round 2 Saturday. The state meet takes place at Mount Tahoma High School May 29 through 31. The Seattle Seahawks have signed defensive end Cassius Marsh, the first of their 4th round picks in the NFL draft. Seattle announced Marsh's signing yesterday. Financial terms of the deal were not released, but he will receive a 4-year contract. Marsh was taken with the 108th pick overall in the draft out of UCLA. Seattle also signed tight end Rashawn Allen and guard Nate Isles. Both took part in the Seahawks rookie minicamp last week on a tryout. Allen only had 9 catches his senior year for Southern, but is a big target at 6'4" and 250 pounds. Isles was a starter on the offensive line at North Carolina A&T. Lucy Lee has become the youngest player to qualify for the U.S. Women's Open by winning the sectional qualifier at Half Moon Bay in California. The 11-year-old Lee shot rounds of 74 and 68 on the par 72 Old Course on Monday. She will surpass Lexi Thompson as the youngest qualifier in the U.S. Women's Open, which is June the 19th through the 22nd at Pinehurst No. 2. Thompson was 12 in the 2007 Open. Beverly Klaas played in the 1967 Open when she was 10, but there was no qualifying back then. Lee from Redwood Shores, California, already has a big win on her resume. She captured the girls' 10 and 11-year-old division at the inaugural drive, chip, and putt contest at Augusta that preceded the Masters this year. Well, that's it for sports. We'll be right back after this.
Searching for that perfect place to settle down? Whether you're looking for an elegant single-story, spacious two-story, or a custom home on acreage, Aho Construction can aid your decision with a streamlined production process that saves time, money, and natural resources. Compare us to other builders and see for yourself what advantages you can get by choosing an Aho home. Our philosophy is that we do things right the first time around. Start planning your dream house today with Aho Construction. Call 509-766-1366.
Just when I thought the blizzard couldn't get any better, DQ put the blizzard inside a waffle cone. This is mind-blowing. So when DQ asked me how I would tell the world, I said... Sounds better in Italian.
Pretty impressive, Liz. Any blizzard, like confetti cake, now in a fresh baked waffle cone. This is fan food, not fast food.
Our spotlight story tonight is about a special kind of run for people in Ephrata, one that left people glowing. Reporter Jeff Chu has the story.
Organizers of a nighttime fundraising run and walk Saturday say it was a glowing success. More than 200 runners and walkers put on their best glow sticks, glow necklaces, and other flickering lights for the first Glow Run, a fundraiser for Columbia Ridge Elementary School. Organized by the school's parent-teachers organization, the event raised about $5,000. Columbia Ridge Elementary PTO Secretary Stephanie Mills, who helped organize the event, said it was the idea of her fellow organizer, Erin Cox.
Some of these new themed runs are really popular. We thought this would be a great way to get the community involved, to do something healthy, and it doesn't involve cookie dough or pizza, things like that that aren't healthy choices for kids, so this was a great idea.
Mills explained how the money raised would benefit the school's students.
We are having this glow run to raise money for our kids.
Mills said dollars raised would go toward events such as field trips, new playground equipment, enrichment activities, books, and computers. The event was sponsored by several businesses in Ephrata and Quincy. DJ Albert Castro of Phase 3 DJ donated his services, which got the kids warming up early for the run. Mills said the idea of the event was to get families out to do a healthy activity after dark.
It would be in the weekend, so people would have a lot more time. They could be out with their kids, enjoy it. It wouldn't be during their work time.
Mills now sees the Glow Run as an annual event in Ephrata. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
We'll be right back after this.
Bud Clary Ford Honda is proud to be an automotive leader in our area. Since opening our doors over 54 years ago, we have kept a firm commitment to our customers. We offer a wide selection of vehicles and hope to make the car buying experience as quick and hassle-free as possible. You can trust that we will get you into the car or truck of your dreams. Bud Clary has an experienced and reliable service and parts department that is open extra hours to help fit our customers' hectic schedules. Come for a test drive today at 1200 South Pioneer Way. We are a proud supporter of Columbia Basin Athletics.
Well, one thing I knew from being a patient myself was that a dental office is a scary place to come to. And so we wanted everything possible to make sure that our office is a comfortable place for our patients to visit. The patients that I have, my clients, have made me a part of this community, and we want to give back in every way possible.
In Northwest news, a third grade teacher is accused of going too far by asking students to pay to potty. Two parents complained their kids wet themselves during school after they were forced to pay to use the bathroom using play money they earned in class. Reporter Chris Holmstrom tried to get answers from the school.
So we spend it on toys, popcorn, and pizza.
We're talking about play money.
Well, this is Monopoly money.
Parents tell me it's part of the curriculum for some third graders here at Mill Plain Elementary. Each day they earn money in class and use it to buy treats, but that's not all.
My daughter finally told me we have to pay to use the bathroom. Nobody should have to pay to use the bathroom.
And in this case, the student chose to spend the money on the treat, causing an accident in class.
They have to do something. This has to stop. I mean, it's inhumane. It's sickening.
Jasmine Aliadi is another concerned mother. In fact, last week, her daughter also came home after wetting her pants.
I didn't want to be left out, and I wanted to have popcorn with the rest of my friends. And so she tried to hold it. She said it hurt so bad. She goes, Mommy, I couldn't hold it. It hurt. The pain was so bad. She goes, I just had to let it go.
So I went to the principal to get answers. I wanted to know why students were forced to use play money to go to the bathroom. That's when I was stopped by the security.
I'm going to have to ask you to step back to the side.
I can't speak with the principal right now?
My understanding is she's busy right now.
So I went to speak with the Evergreen School District.
And in a situation like this where the students are earning their fake money, why should they have to use that money to go to the bathroom?
It's all part of how they manage the classroom, and so that was the process that was decided upon.
I'm told the students do get breaks in the day to use the bathroom, and each teacher decides how they monitor it during class time. But they tell me students are never denied from using the bathroom. But these mothers won't stop until this pay-to-use bathroom process is put to an end.
If you put a little 8-year-old and put a bucket of candy and popcorn and pizza, and then if they had to go to the bathroom, what do you think a kid's going to choose? A little 8-year-old. They're going to choose candy.
Marijuana growers in Washington and Colorado and other states cannot use irrigation water from the U.S. Bureau of Reclamation to grow their crops. The agency said today that marijuana growing remains illegal under federal law, so irrigation water from its dams cannot be used to grow pot, even in states that have legalized recreational or medical use of the drug. The Reclamation Bureau provides irrigation water in 17 states, mostly in the West, and the prohibition against using that water to grow pot applies to all of them. It's not immediately clear how many pot growers, if any, plan to use federal irrigation water to grow marijuana. Local water districts that receive water from the Bureau had requested a decision on whether the water could be used to grow pot. You can hear the frantic screams for help on cell phone video when 5 men get trapped inside a capsized yacht. Wade Benda was one of the men trapped in the tiny air pocket with water rushing in. Cairo's Henry Rosoff has more.
Come on, man! No! This side, over here!
In this amazing home video, you see rescuers and first responders scrambling to save the lives of 5 men trapped inside a brand new 90-foot yacht that rolled over while being launched at Fidalgo Marina.
I just want to thank the Lord that, we all got out safe.
Wade Benda was one of the men pulled from the $10 million vessel after being trapped in a tiny air pocket.
It seemed like forever, but it probably was a matter of, 60 seconds.
We tracked down Benda at his home in Oak Harbor. He fought back tears while talking about the men who smashed open a window to save his life.
This side, over here! Over here!
It was kind of a mad dash as soon as that window popped to get all of us out of there.
We watched alongside much of the Anacortes boating community, including Richard Rodriguez, as salvage crews positioned a giant crane to lift the yacht. All the while, many were thinking,
it is pretty incredible they made it out.
After you get out, it's like, what could have been? You're lucky to be here.
A teenage beauty queen is the victim of cybercrime. Someone hacked into her computer and took nude photos of her. He then tried to blackmail her. CNN's Pamela Brown has the story.
Reigning Miss Teen USA Cassidy Wolf is accustomed to being front and center on the public stage. Now the 19-year-old beauty queen is in the spotlight once again as the victim of cyber snooping. It was a notification from her Facebook account that alerted her.
I received an email about 30 minutes later saying he sent me an email and he basically stated what he was doing to me, and he gave me 3 options and attached 2 nude photos of myself that he had taken in my bedroom through my webcam.
The hacker was someone she'd gone to high school with, Jared Abrams, a college freshman majoring in computer science. A cyber-peeping Tom, Wolf wasn't his only victim. According to FBI records, Abrams is accused of hacking into as many as 150 computers, taking nude photos of women in order to blackmail them. Wolf was among 9 known victims in his sextortion scheme. FBI officials say Abrams gained access to her private space by entering her computer through backdoor using software, better known as creepware. Over the past week, more than 100 people have been arrested in a worldwide crackdown on the creators, sellers, and users of the malicious commercial software called Black Shades, the remote access tool, or RAT, used to break into Wolf's computer.
The RAT is inexpensive and simple to use, but its capabilities are sophisticated and its invasiveness breathtaking.
Officials say hackers pay as little as $40 for the software, enough to cost Wolf her sense of security and privacy.
This is obviously going to change the way I use my computer for the rest of my life.
Pamela Brown, CNN, Washington.
If your teenager is ordering software online using your credit or debit card, be sure to check on what they are buying. And that's going to do it for us here at iFIBER 1 News. We want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.